G'day there. Today we're at the home of Caribbean boats, right here in Melbourne's Port Phillip. Whoever said that Port Phillip weather and boating conditions weren't terrific, they got rocks in their head. Check out today. This day is absolutely perfect for all of us weekend boaties. Today we're on a Carribean 40 flybridge cruiser, the Mark II version. She's an absolute ripper. Standing out here in the cockpit of this wonderful Carribean 40 flybridge. This cockpit area is absolutely enormous. 10.3 square metres or 111 square feet. That's a massive amount of room. We can fit game chairs to the cockpit area here. If you're into game fishing, this is your perfect platform. If you're into diving, what a wonderful place to get in and out of the water. The transom door opens up and you can go straight out into the water over the back of the vessel. In addition to that, these boats are jam-packed with a whole lot of things that are typically options with other purchases. Things like clears, things like air conditioning systems, things like the generator that produces 9.5 kVA worth of electricity. That's enough to power a small city. We find a lot of boat buyers want to cruise the east coast of Australia, or perhaps they're over in Western Australia where you'll find plenty of Caribbean boats motoring along offshore. This boat thrives in blue water conditions. 2,000 litres of worth of fuel, 650 litres of fresh water is enough provisions to get you to any destination you particularly want to go. I'm sitting on top of a 4-metre hard bottom inflatable boat. That rib, as we know her, is powered by a 15 horsepower outboard engine. So to get the rib into the water, rather than using 15 of your closest friends to lift her off the deck, you simply use one of these. This is called the davit. It's effectively a crane fitted to the bow of this vessel. The crane, the davit, will lift about 250 kilos, which means that you can lift the rib straight into the water and give you access to all the ports and all the little refuges and coves that you might want to explore. It's a great way to go to shore and pick up those much needed provisions. We often get asked the question about what type of owner experience is needed to drive one of these beauties. Well, if Andrew can drive it, so can anybody. But quite seriously, the owner of this boat, Ted and Mari, were kind enough to lend us this boat for today's filming. Ted came from a 21-foot half cabin runabout that he kept at St Kilda Marina to go occasionally fishing with his grandkids out in Port Phillip. So this was Ted's first step into one of these bigger boats. It's a step you can take really easily, simply because we at St Kilda Boat Sales will look after an owner and make sure that they have the right boat handling lessons and make sure they're suitably equipped to take this baby out by themselves on a regular basis. And it's really easy to do. There's plenty of good knowledge and good skill. As a matter of fact, every accredited boat dealer in this country should be offering that service to their clients. The step from a 21-foot boat into one of these beauties is not that difficult. Amongst other things, Ted, our owner of this boat, is a really keen electronics enthusiast. He's also got his commercial pilot's licence. So as you can see here by the helm, Ted's really into electronics. We've got everything from satellite phone systems to high frequency radio beams. We've also got an infrared night vision camera. It's all integrated into our Raymarine electronics, which has the standard features like radar, autopilot, fish finder, echo sounder capabilities. This Carribean 40 will carry 17 adult passengers. This boat is terrific for blue water offshore cruising, or perhaps keeping her in a nice protected marina and using her as your weekend holiday house.